What is going on, everybody? Welcome back. MTG here with another episode. If you're new to the channel, hi there. So I've got iOS 26 right here on the iPhone SE 3rd generation, the 2022 iPhone SE, and we're going to go over the main changes, whatever you want to call it, like the big ones. And there are smaller changes, smaller added features in here that I probably won't touch base on, but just like the ones that kind of caught my eye. And we're going to start things off with design. And Apple is calling this Liquid Glass Design. It's their new unified design language. You can find this throughout the entirety of their product lineup. So with the Macs, with iPad, with Vision OS, tvOS, and all that good stuff, it's essentially the same. And we're also getting the same naming scheme. So it's going to be called 26 for every single operating system to line up with the year 2026. So when we enter the year 2026 in 6-7 months, then we'll technically have the latest software. So it will help people identify whether they have the latest software or not. And I feel like it will kind of take off the burden of not needing to push new features and have a major design change or have a major software update every single year. But again, that's just me. Now with this Liquid Glass redesign, we're getting a crystal-like design and some elements that are included, and it's kind of translucent, transparent, whatever you want to call it. We are getting new icons, for example, with the camera app, an updated Photos app icon. This right here is dark mode, and you can change it into clear mode, just like that. And actually, I'm going to customize just like that. Bam, here it is. Here is how clear looks with iOS 26. And I don't know how readability is going to be with this. Like, let's bring up the control center right here. It doesn't really blur the background 100%, but again, we're going to have to try this out. Now, with this update, we are also getting some lock screen improvements. Now, as you can see, like that little animation bringing, coming into the lock screen and then going back into the home screen, we're getting like that swipe up. It's like a glass reflection type of thing. But I want to show you one of the big changes is going to be with the time widget. So for example, let's choose this. We can change how the time widget looks and adapts to the subject of your photo or your photos and the number of incoming notifications. So a lot of people have been using this. I'm going to actually leave it at the very largest setting of how the time looks. Let's go back, and that's how it looks. Honestly, I kind of like how it, how it is. Now, this is the default iOS 26 wallpaper that you're going to be getting, but of course, if you want to use your own, you can do that as well. And there are things called new spatial scenes, which bring a 3D effect to your wallpaper. Now, another update we are getting is with camera. So with the camera app right here, we go into it. We are definitely getting some changes right here. Again, that Liquid Glass redesign is still present in the iPhone SE 2022. Actually, I'm going to just pick it up just to showcase right here. And we are getting some new tabs at the bottom, which shows you different modes. You can swipe just like that. And you can see the little animation. Again, it's like a reflection of glass. I'm going to leave it a photo or video, and it's actually really clean and really simple. So if you just want to take a photo, that's it. Every other settings is hidden, and it's something I do appreciate. If you are a pro though, you may not appreciate it, but for me, I actually really like it. Now, another app that's going to see some updates is the Photos app, because right here, as you can see, I'm at my library. I don't have anything else showing on the screen, and that's what I like. iOS 18 was really cluttered, and I didn't like that. But with iOS 26, Apple has kind of listened, and they have two separate tabs, a library tab and a collection tab right here. And most times I like to just see what's in my library. If I need to see anything from other, files or albums, whatever it is, I'll go to my collections. But for most times, I like to see what's in my recent, especially if I'm recording and editing videos and uploading them. Obviously, they're going to be in my recents, and here it is right in the library. So I do appreciate that. And Safari is also going to be getting an update. Let's go to Safari. Let's go to GSM Arena, for example. And with GSM Arena, well, not the website. I actually use this website about once or twice a day to read what's going on. But you can see right here, the tabs are at the bottom. It's a smaller and adaptable tab bar, and it blends into the page as you scroll and dynamically shrinks so you can see more of the page. As you can see right there, it does shrink. It's very subtle, but it does shrink, and it shows more on the bottom portion. Something I do appreciate. So there is that one of the big changes. Again, it's taking that liquid glass and design and bringing it into the Safari app. Now, FaceTime, phone, messages, these are all getting updates. But just do keep in mind that if there are any updates that include Apple Intelligence, Visual Intelligence, these are not going to work with devices that don't support it. So if you want support with Apple Intelligence, you need to have an iPhone 15 Pro or newer. So iPhone 15 Pro, Pro Max, and the iPhone 16 series as well. So I don't know if live translation is going to be working on this, but nonetheless, you are getting some, visual updates to those apps as well. I don't want to dive in because obviously if you're not getting Apple those features, then it's kind of thing, but it's okay. I mean, if you have an iPhone SE, I don't really think most people are going to really care for that. I know some people who have an iPhone SE, they literally just want to call and text. That's all it is. They don't care about those extra features. But if this is your main device or it's your secondary device, I'll put it that way, and sliding around, you want to try iOS 26 before you get it on your main device, then go right ahead. But again, I'm using a developer beta preview, so I wouldn't risk downloading it on your main iPhone. Just know the risks for it. There's going to be lots of bugs, hiccups here and there. Right now, it's decent at best. I mean, it is a little sluggish, but it's not too bad. Now, we are getting updates to CarPlay as well. Like, this design is coming into CarPlay, which I don't have here on screen. Like, I don't have my car here to show you guys, but we are getting that liquid glass redesign. We are also getting a new app called Games. Now, with this Games app, essentially, it's pretty much a place where you can explore new titles, you can connect with friends, and the app features home, arcade, a play together, and a library tab right here on the bottom. And you can find upcoming events, new updates, and jump into your favorite games straight from this app. I'm gonna have to try this out and see how it is. Like, the main games that I use, Pokemon TCG Pocket, Pokemon Go, Call of Duty Mobile, and Clash of Clans. So I'm gonna have to try this out and see how it is. We are also getting the Apple Wallet flight status. So that's useful, as well as order tracking. So if you do have an order and Apple and you use a third-party app, now you don't need to track the order. Also, what I like that Apple didn't really mention, but a lot of people notice afterwards, is the battery. There's some battery updates, and here's what it is. Essentially, it shows your daily usage as well as estimated time left until fully charged. Right now, it's charged to 100%, but it would show like estimated time until 80% and then 100% left to charge. And then daily usage I like because it pretty much shows your average usage and today's usage. So today I use 9%. If I go over, like, let's say I use 100%, I charge it again from 0 to 100 and I use more, it'll show like I use like 145%. So that is actually really useful. And just for curiosity, my maximum capacity here is 100%. Again, I don't rock the iPhone SE as my main iPhone, but sometimes I do here, and like just throw in my SIM to test it out, but for most times I'm not using it. But that's really it for the main big changes with iOS 26. If you guys did enjoy this video, definitely be sure to superman that like button, comment down below, and best of all, share this video because it really does help out the channel out a lot. I will help push my content out to more people. That's been it for me, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.